Episode 30. Welcome. It's the Council of the Five Champions. We have done a tiny bit of work on the side, clearing out old quests that have been fixed in the 1.0.5 patch. This one is still bugged. The other main quest we've got only appears in a particular area of the game. In this case, I believe it's Reaper's March. But that's unimportant right now. Why? You get that back up there. Let's do this. It's probably going to ask us to go back again once we're done with it, but whatever. Hello, Cadwell. You got another poem for us?
They're having an important meeting and asked if I give them some privacy. I mean, do you believe it? Where's the trust? Pop on out to the rubbish tip, Cadwell. There's a good lad. Do I mind? Oh, I have no mind. I'm the village bloody idiot.
It's Prophesy, but he's but his accent, yeah, that helps add to the... I like him. He's a nutter, but I like him. John Cleese, you genius. You now. We'll start with you, Mr. Arrogant.
Don't look at me. Varen called this meeting. Apparently he's got something to share. I, for one, am all a-quiver with anticipation.
No, you're not.
Be welcome, my friend. I would have words with you, but my lord seeks your attention first.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we're in chapter 8 of that part of the quest. Lyris, put the loot down for a minute.
You've returned. We have a lot to discuss, but Lord Baron is anxious to speak with you first. We'll talk later.
If you call me Vestige one more time, I'm gonna yell.
Welcome back, Vestige.
Ah!
Manimarco's demise spreads far and wide. Like worms, his followers burrow deep into the earth to escape the searing light of the coming dawn.
I have got a name. Damn it. In fact, I'm telling you my name. Stop calling me Vestige.
As ever, straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed by the wrath of Molog Baal. The power of his worm cult is broken forever.
That's not entirely true. I still see them opening anchor points. I need to update that plugin. This. So very this. She wants her soul back and she still hasn't found it. It calls to her. Sad and desperate. Scared too.
That is the grim truth of the matter. But the Amulet of Kings is in our possession, and there is still much to do.
How can you be sure that Manimarco's truly gone?
In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molog Baal forces visions of his eternal torture into my mind. I can show you exactly what I see, if you wish it.
Oh, this is gonna be cute. Yeah, she wants this... It's a little bit of a dark thing, but yeah. But I'm gonna have... I want to see them. But Anurri is torn. Part of her wants to see Manimarco suffer for what he did. But the other half is the more compassionate side. So she's gonna take his word for it.
As you wish. Saisahan has something he wanted to ask you as well. You should go to him.
The greatest of the Sword Saints, Divad, tells us that destiny's a chain, forged one link at a time. Our chain is nearly complete. There is but one link remaining.
And what is this link?
It is you, my friend. You are the link.
What?
I will not bore you with effusive praise, but state it plainly. You are a great warrior and a trusted friend. And we would like to extend you an offer.
What, where?
When Emperor Varen first brought the 5 companions together, he did so in the hope of creating a Tamriel where all men could live freely and safely beneath one banner.
That's what the current, 3 Alliance leaders want. To unite Tamriel under one banner. Their own. Go on.
The 5 companions failed, betrayed from within by one of our own. The Worm King, Manimarco. All that came after was the result of one man's treachery. Now 4 of the 5 are reunited to right that great wrong. But destiny requires a 5th.
Okay, I think I see where this is going. So...
we want you to join us as our 5th member. You were the champion we should have had with us back then. Don't look so grave. This is largely symbolic. But please, humor an old soldier.
5 companions failed, let us not risk repeating history. No. This would be nice. They get a non-human member, so yeah.
My lord, with your permission.
You needn't call
Whoa.
me that anymore, Saizahan. We are equals now.
All those years ago, when we fought beneath our lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we 4 have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that
Why
drives
are you
us,
what did it
but
is?
truth and loyalty and justice. I, Sai Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the 5 companions to be reforged this day by the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorcan. May our blade of fellowship be forged anew, and may the vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes!
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go.
I hope you don't call me Vestige. I'm getting fed up with that title.
Lyris wishes to...
I was... No.
Lyris wishes
No. Twice
It's
that
been a long
happened.
road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you avoid all of life's abrasions, you'll never be polished enough to shine. We must be pretty damn shiny by now.
At least you had some wisdom in those words.
I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. We're in the last leg of this journey, aren't we?
Pretty much.
I don't regret any of it, but it occurs to me that we haven't had much of a chance to talk as friends.
That's foreshadowing. So what do you want to talk about?
Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molag Bal.
So, assuming we survive. This came a little earlier than I was anticipating. Assuming. Let's see. Memory is still rather vague, but it's coming. But there's plenty of it that's been restored most recently from before the her death, maybe about a week or so. As far as they know, she's dead. There's a whole world to explore. This sounds about logical. See what's out there. Yeah.
Traveling is a humbling experience. You see firsthand what a small place you occupy in the world. Funny thing is, the farther you go, the harder it is to return. But when you do, if you do, you get to see the place you came from with new eyes.
And what about you?
Me? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Skyrim and settle down. Squeeze out a few whelps. Maybe raise sheep or grow cabbages.
You're serious, aren't you?
What? No. Can you imagine it? Lyra's Titanborn, shepherd, farmer, housewife. I need to be out in the wind and wild. And if I ever find my life mate, he'll feel the same way. My turn. What's your one regret about all we've been through?
So many deaths. So many.
You never get used to it. My father, he'll die over and over again for the rest of my life. Grief doesn't go away. You just learn to live with it. But I can live my life with his daring and spirit and joy. That way he'll never die. Not really.
And you?
Oh, lots of things. Friends lost, missed opportunities, failed endeavors. Maybe the best we can hope for is to end up with the right regrets. I do regret not taking the time to get to know the people I fought with. I hope to change that.
So, what else have you got in your head?
One last thing. You like mead?
Mead. Never had it.
Never? Mead is the honeyed kiss of the gods themselves. You must try some.
I guess so.
Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane?
Oh,
you do
good
realize
Lord.
what we need to do, right? We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll
Stop.
tell you what they're afraid to mention.
Can I punch you first for calling me that?
Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime. So, you felled the great Manimarco. Well played. You've done the Empire a great service.
That's not why I did it, though.
The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it still makes the crops grow taller.
That's your way of saying thanks, isn't it? With a metaphor of toilet humor.
I suppose it is. But that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet, and have determined our final course of action. Molag Bal remains a threat, and Tamriel is still in grave danger.
Yeah, what did you have in mind?
First, the plane meld must be stopped. Even now, forces gather and plan an assault on Oblivion itself. You must join them.
Oh, good lord. Then what?
Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself, to restore protection to Nirn and reclaim your soul.
Is there... Well, obviously there has to be a way to take and kick him in the nuts. So, why am I even asking that?
I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. One cannot kill a Daedric prince. But we have the Amulet of Kings.
Yeah, so?
With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish every last soul he has stolen, including your own. This is where your condition works to your benefit.
What? How?
The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst and damaged the veil between worlds. If the damage is to be repaired, I must attempt the ritual again, this time with you.
Wait, what? Isn't that just gonna cause another soul burst?
Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Cold Harbor, we might be able to harness its power, imbue you with divine agency enough to challenge the Daedric Prince. But there is a price.
Oh, there always is.
Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. Unfortunately, you don't have a soul to consume, and I am needed to perform the ritual.
Oh great, someone has to die. Why?
More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and fawning.
My only option is to tell you no. That's too high a price.
Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived. And I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
Snow Lily, no. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The scroll said nothing at this moment, and so
lucky.
I'm not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again?
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I'm the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
That's enough. It won't be decided here and now. Vestige,
Oh,
come
good
here.
Lord.
I have some final words for you. It appears we have come full circle, Vestige.
Why do one of you have... why does one of you have to die for this?
That millions of others may live, yes. Do not be troubled. Any one of us would gladly make such a sacrifice.
We have to stop the plane melt first.
As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate Cold Harbor. You must be part of them. The chains that anchor us to oblivion
dang it.
draw us ever closer. They must be severed once and for all.
Oh, Khajiit shall find a way. Oh, well, this one shall find a way. Or Anurri will find a way? Yeah, that sounds better.
When the plane meld has been thwarted and the dust has settled, the 5 companions will gather one last time to face our destinies. The god of schemes must be stopped, Vestige. That is the only thing that matters now.
This was an awfully short quest. Interesting. At least I don't have to worry about it. Level 45? Nice. Might replace a stamina band with this. But then my costs get complete. Well, I believe messages across Tamriel is next. Not now, boy, I'm recording. 12 unspent points. I have no idea what this put them in. Well, That was interesting.
So, going toe-to-toe with the big bad then, are you? Smashing. Good luck to you. This whole plane meld thing seems like a nasty business. I prefer my cold harbor with a bit less Tamriel in it, thank you very much.
You, I like you. You brighten the day a little bit. Alright, moving on. And that's... ooh, leg spike. Anything else I need to know? Is there going to be another projection? Usually when I get over here.
Ah, good. I found you. Speak with me a moment, if you would.
Oh, so it dropped the quest. Then a Scalarian. What on earth?
Greetings, Adept. Good to see you in person. I am Vana Scalarian, head of the Mages Guild you so ably serve. I have need of your assistance.
Okay.
Yes, it's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbal's grip. The Anchors, the Daedra, the Undead, they devastate our fragile mortal plane. I have a plan, and I need your help. I think you're the only one who can help me see this done.
Well, I was half right. It was another interruption, but it wasn't the prophet. But it wasn't the prophet's interruption. It was this guy. That was kind of rude of him to just go zap like that. What do you want me to do?
I want you to meet with Razumdar, first in the eyes of the Queen. He'll be at the Mages Guild in Skywatch. Even Iren's personal agents think my idea is sound. I'll be along shortly. I just have a few final preparations to make.
Okay then. Yeah, he just came and went. And yeah, that's the end of that episode. Aside from that weirdness. Whoa! That looks painful. Can I... help! I'm stuck! I'll just try to fix this problem. But for reals, the episode is over. Jeez, getting stuck under a boardwalk. Brilliant.